I'm Lucas Verthein. I'm from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and I'm the Pan American champion in the single scull. I was a kid who was very inactive in any kind of sport at all. So I love to stay at my own place, playing video games all day. So for me, it was kind of a curiosity to just go out one day in the center of Rio, and then I saw the boats in the Olympic venue, and then I fell in love with the boats, with the movement, and after that, I just fell in love with rowing because it changed my life completely. I can't even remember how it was that time that I couldn't leave my house, I couldn't talk to people, I didn't have the ability to communicate myself. So rowing changed my life in so many ways. I like rowing because it's a very equal sport. In the same club that you have someone rowing with a high level of economic power, you have someone from that lives in poverty, and they can have the same opportunities to be the best. So it only depends on you. It only depends on how bad do you want that. So me, for example, when I started, I was the skinnier. I was not like the tallest, the strongest. I was one of those that you could look and you could say like, oh, this is definitely not going to be the guy that will be a champion someday. And I could hear from a lot of people back when I was younger that I could never make it. And I was driven by all of those non-sayers. My coach, I'm a real huge fan of him because he was raised and born into one of the Rio's favela. You have so many economic difference that it's really hard for someone that came from so low to become what he is right now. And for me, he's my greatest inspiration. His name is Paulo Vinicius, and he's a guy who believed in me. He's a guy who said, you are going to be the champion one day. I believe in you. It only depends on how bad do you want that and how bad do you going to wake up every day at 4 a.m. because we train like really, really early there. He always told me, you have to believe you're the best. You have to believe you're doing your best. So consequently, you're going to be the best. We had the Pan Ams last year. It was something magical because our last gold medal was back in 1987. So 1987, it was 36 years that Brazil didn't have a gold medal, and it was the first ever gold medal in the single scull. So this is a real big thing. My rowing club, Botafogo, it started with rowing and then came soccer. Back in the days, it was really popular. All the stadium, like the grandstands were filled with people. It was simply amazing to see all that, the photos back in that time. And to see the grandstands in Rio, just like we had in Olympic Games, it was something magical. Sometimes when we are having like a regatta there, it's empty, and sometimes I cry when I'm in my room because I really want to see this sport getting like the attention that it deserves. I try to impact people on my social media and the interviews and everything. They can inspire and they can just think like, okay, that's a good sport that I can put my son, my daughter. This is like one of my greatest goals. When I started, I was always like, a collective rower, but it was something that with time I saw that it's hard for have someone with the same hungry that you have. So with time I just realized that I had to be on this, like on my own in this boat, and the single scull was the best boat for me. This is what drives me. It's the personal evolvement of myself. You are alone, on your own, and you have to do what you told me. You have to motivate yourself every stroke, believing that you're going to win the race, and regardless if you are last, if you are first, Every stroke counts. That's what my coach always tells me. And you have to improve that every day. So if I'm done in the day knowing, okay, I have nothing to improve, then I'll be worried. But so far, I have so much to improve that I'm really happy on my career, where it's going right now. Oh my God.
There he is.
Oh, it's my girlfriend actually. Just 1 second. It's really important. She today she was silver medal in the canoe water World Cup in Krakow. Yeah, we are doing like the races at the same period, but in different places in the same country. It's crazy. She's my greatest inspiration.